Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero walkthrough, and in part 1, after spawning into the game, we gathered a ton of resources, basic blueprints, and crafted basic tools that we needed to survive. Things like the scanner, the O2 tank, and the Sea Glide allowed us to get started and head to Outpost 0. At Outpost 0, we found the large room, which we're actually standing in right now, the blueprints for the multi-purpose room and the multi-purpose room glass dome, indoor grow beds, the water filtration, the modification station, bulkhead, and the habitat builder we all found right here among many other blueprints. So now before we get started, I want to issue a spoiler warning. This is a full story walkthrough, so if you don't want any spoilers, now's the time to leave. You've been warned. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're actually just going to get out of here. There's not much left for us to do here right now. And we're just going to shoot back into the water and go back the way we came. And also because we picked up the lore, the PDAs and all that and listened to all those, we actually unlocked Delta Station Dock. Normally, to unlock it another way is just to go south. And when you get close to it, you actually get the beacon for the dock will pop up. And this is the same location for everybody. I'm going to grab some of these. We're going to go our way back to our drop pod. One thing that I just cannot stand is the lack of oxygen when you first start out. It's just so bad. I am going to come down here, grab some of this ribbon plant. That. I know there's some Arctic kelp over here, and I think because we were on the other side and we didn't find the grab trap, the final piece, I have a feeling that I'm going to find it over here. Let me turn on the light and let's start looking. Don't forget the hoop fish in the center here, guys. If you're running out of oxygen or you just want to top off, you can just hit the top. Oof, it is dark. Hopefully I can find my grab trap that I'm looking for. Oh my God, here it is. Finally. Okay, let's go back. My goodness. I don't know why that one. Ooh, you're going to come with me. You're going to come with me. And you're going to come with me. So now that we've built our grab trap, I'm just going to make all this into water, all these bladderfish. Kind of wait for the morning. Go ahead. Actually, whoops. And one more puts me at 103. I can take that. These away. This away. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it is morning time. The next thing we want to do is shoot this way. We're going to be going after the rebreather and the high capacity O2 tank, which should put us at about 135 points of oxygen. And with the rebreather, it's going to slow down our oxygen consumption, especially when we're below 100 meters depth. And it's going to make a big difference. Right now we're at 75, and I feel like every 30 seconds or so she's telling me, which is about 45 seconds, she's telling me, hey, you need more oxygen, and it's just not enough to get anything done effectively. Come over this. Is it over this way? I think. Wait a minute. That's driving me nuts. I need to top off my oxygen. Okay, now let's go down. It should be about 120 meters. If you go below 120 meters, actually right here, You've gone too far.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So there's a high capacity tank. Let's shoot up a little bit. You'll start consuming below 100 meters without the rebreather. What is it, about 4 or 5 points? Yep, okay, I see where we're at.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, let's go get our rebreather. Should be down here. Also, sea truck fragment right here. I guess we'll just grab this. Which is right here. There we go.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And actually the cave entrance to download Allen is right there. So after we make our high capacity tank and our rebreather, we'll go ahead and get that. But first, we're going to go back. Let's just do this. Zip up to the top.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. Okay. Now let's shoot towards the Arctic kelp. I don't remember if I need any of these or not, but I'm going to get at least one. I do know I need 2 samples of that, and now I can head back. Now, we did make our grav trap, so let's go ahead and drop this sucker right here. Heck yeah, look at that. Right off the whip. Some of that. That. Okay, that's going to give us some... Gonna give us some water, so let's come in here. Make that into water immediately. Seems like hydration is the one thing, and it's just about every survival game that actually drains the fastest, and it's the one you really grind out. You know, food isn't that bad, and it kind of lasts pretty good. But man, so from here we want to make this. I want to make 2 glass. I don't remember everything, so we can just pin it from here. Come here, pin the recipe, pin the recipe. Okay, what do I need? I need silver. Oh. Oh, I don't have any silver. All right, well, we're just going to continue on. We can't do that until we have 3 pieces of silver. I know in the thermal vents that's right there around Delta Station Dock, we're going to find all kinds of argentite, which is going to allow us to get silver. Now, you can find it down here as well. It just seems easier to me.
New creature discovered.
When I come over here, it's just because it's so sparse. Also, finding pieces for the sea truck is easier, as this piece right here. So we might as well pick those up as we're going. And let's grab that. We have 2 fragments.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen.
And here is the last one right here. There's another piece. There's another piece of the sea truck. I mean, it's just so easy to find here.
Oxygen.
And it unlocks the depth MK1 depth module as well. Now we're looking for the Argentite, which slate, shale, whatever, from the original game. I don't know why they changed the name, but and calaverite, which sandstone from the original game. It's going to give us gold. Grab some of that. It's lithium. There we go. Let's see. We got more stuff over here. Wait.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Turn off my light. I'm draining my battery too fast that way. And let's start heading to the dock. There's another piece of the sea truck right there. All right. If we get out, we go up here on the dock, there's going to be a number of things that we can scan. So let's just get it all. Desk. Grab this. And that's it, because we got everything else at Outpost Zero.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
So we're going to come in this way into the cave. First of all, these are really good. These shrub nuts. You highlight over it, it gives you 10 health. It's like one of the few foods that actually gives you health back as you eat it. And it gives you a little bit of oxygen, a little bit of food rather, and a little bit of health. But, I mean, a little bit of food, a little bit of water, and a little bit of health. But the fact that it gives you health back is just so good. So maybe think about having one or two of those in your base. Heading towards that. We're going to not go in that way. We're going to go up to the top, around, and the cave on the left. Then we're going to go to the right. We're going to go right here. We're going to grab that. We'll grab this. And we're going to get the mineral detector. We'll unlock that. We're also going to pick up a couple more pieces of crystal and sulfur, and we're going to go up here, and it's going to trigger a story event.
New blueprint synthesized.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Okay, so now that we're up Delta Station, here you're going to unlock the multi-purpose room, the bulkhead. You'll find the scanner room data box. You'll find the habitat builder, jukebox, modification station, the observatory, the small aquarium. There's a number of things here to unlock. If you haven't got it yet, the habitat builder is actually right here. We got ours at Outpost Zero, along with our bulkhead, but we're freezing anyway, so let's go ahead inside. You want to scan this map. If we tab up and under maps, you'll actually have this, and it'll show different areas. Now, this is Outpost Zero, Delta Station. This is the mining site. This is the Omega Lab, and this is Phi Robotics right here.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Go ahead and scan anything that we need to scan.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Pavan. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle, you three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
Okay, so now that we've gotten everything here, we're just going to come out. We're going to go to the left and follow it up to this area up here. Don't forget to scan the bulkhead. We don't need to scan that. We're going to scan his bed.
Setup. Must belong to one of those higher uppers.
And all this good stuff. There we go. Now with that done, we're going to come out. We're not going to leave the island just yet. Now, later on, we are going to need to sabotage that, but we're not ready for that just yet. We are going to come back down. Follow the path that we originally came to. Now that we're here, instead of going down that way, we're going to continue this way. Shoot down this path all the way down here. Jump in here, it'll warm you up. Continue following it in like this. And right here, you almost miss it if you're not looking for it. Come in here, right here. We're going to scan this. There we go. Okay. Now from here, we can get out of here. And we'll head all the way back to our life pod. Okay, so now back in the Drock pod, we're actually going to just consume that. Take that off. And go ahead and make our high capacity tank, which will put us at 135 points of oxygen. And let's go ahead and make our rebreather. That's going to nice.
Extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Okay. Now we're just going to wait for day, and then we're going to go out and find Alan. Okay, it is daytime. We're just going to get out. I actually think I'm going to make an extra battery because I'm about to lose my battery. So we're just going to have one as backup. And we haven't saved our game yet, so let's go ahead and save our game. Now we can just shoot out. And the way I always determine my path to him, if you kind of see in the state, it doesn't matter where that spawns. So this is going to spawn in different locations throughout the shallow, twisty bridges. But you're going to find, no matter where you are, you're going to find this little peninsula that kind of shoots out like this. You kind of pull to the right a little bit. We haven't even actually made our compass yet. But if you pull off to the right a little bit and just go this way, you'll find it. You can actually see a beacon. Don't try to go to the beacon because it's like that's where it is, deep underground. You'll end up getting lost. Now it's going to be on the other side of this, I believe. Okay, let's start looking. Should be down here. We're looking for like a blinking precursor totem. There it is right there. And we'll see the platform for the rebreather, which means right across from it is the hole that we're looking for right here. And we can follow these pillars, these blinking pillars, as breadcrumbs all the way through the cave. It's actually really hard to get turned around here, but just in case you do, there's plenty of oxygen plants, and you can literally just follow these in, all the way in, and all the way back out again. You can see one right there. Just keep picking up oxygen plants as you go. There it is. Major story spoilers right here.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking, we're running out of time.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Okay, so before we go, I just want to look at how awesome this giant Rubik's Cube looks like. I mean, that thing looks awesome. Whole structure is really cool. All right, well, here goes nothing.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component!
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
And so we're going to leave it right here, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be building the sea truck, the mobile vehicle bay, and going after further modules for the sea truck. And if we have enough time, we'll be going to the mining site.